No quiero ni siquiera pensar que te puedes marchar porque me da miedo.
I'm here with Domingo Quiñones, if you didn't know by now.
Hi.
Hey, I'm Rarmoud from Cross Colors, founder and executive vice president, also with the other founder, Ronnee, on the camera. We're here at Isla Verde Beach in San Juan, Puerto Rico. Domingo, how are you doing, man?
Great.
Wow, it's a pleasure.
I feel better I see you today again.
I'm serious, man. What an incredible blessing,
It's
man,
not a
right?
coincidence.
No.
It has a time and a place.
Exactly. I agree with that.
Yeah.
So listen, so where things at, man? What's going on with your career?
Well, I have a record coming out, like in my music side. I have a record coming out, like the last days of April. It was produced by Victor Manuel and myself. Victor Manuel was my background vocalist for 4.5 years. So it's really meaningful to me that now who is my background vocalist is my producer. So when it comes to music, I'm doing that. And when it's like lately, I'm doing recordings. Yeah, I work in the urban world.
Okay.
Of people.
Okay.
The rock wall, working as today with Simon. I've been with him, for 7 years already. Yeah. And on the film side, I'm working with my Dylan. This last one is coming out. I just finished after Cantante. I went and did shoot up my roles, and I'm on my number 13.
Okay.
They doing a play on Broadway, It's called Searching for Fire. And I'm doing that too.
Okay.
And next month I start filming the life of Bobby Cruz.
Okay.
You know Richard Ray and Bobby
Yes,
Cruz?
and Bobby Cruz,
So I'm
yes.
gonna be Bobby Cruz in the movie. So
Incredible.
Yeah.
So I saw you years ago. You were playing Hector Lavoe.
yeah.
Here we saw you here in Puerto Rico. Was it the death of Hector Lavoe?
Hector Lavoe, it was
What was the name of that?
Kim mató a Hector Lavoe.
Exactly.
It was a Broadway play
Uh-huh.
I co-wrote with my big friend
Okay.
David Maldonado,
Okay.
who was Mark Anthony's manager for 16 years, who manages Room Blades and myself. And we co-wrote this play as a monologue
Okay.
because I wanted to just make some money and give it to his wife.
Okay.
Because I couldn't just deal with he left so much for us, right, to enjoy.
Sure. Yes, he did.
And she was going through something, so I said, there's a picture with from Hector with the Puerto Rican flag on top of him on a wheelchair. So we're gonna do a monologue. From there, he converted into a musical, a Broadway musical.
So that's how
it was a big blessing. I was 11 months doing it in New York daily, twice a weekend, with no understudy. So
With no understudy.
no understudy.
Wow.
And I enjoyed it a lot.
Wow.
And from there, it's been I never took acting.
Okay.
The life itself brought me there.
Okay.
I'm on my 13th movie, and I did Jesus Christ Superstar. I did Kim mató a Hector Lavoe. So.
Well, you know, we share a lot in common because I'm an actor by profession. Professional actor, been working in New York for over 25 years and producing. All right, so it's incredible, man. We see a lot in common, including, you know, a good friend of mine, Wansi. It's incredible as well. And for those of you who don't know who Wansi is, okay, he's the leader of
San Juan, Havana.
San Juan, Havana, right? And also a student at Cross Colors Language Institute. All right, so let's go back to that for a second.
I was born in Jersey, right? But I came here when I was 4 years old, and I went back to the States when I was 14. So that means that I was here. When I came here, I didn't know Spanish because I was 4. So my mother, they spoke Spanish, but when I went back to New York, I didn't know English. So I knew that I had to get involved because I loved reading and writing. And that's
Romance.
Variety and
Okay.
creativity.
And what about being bilingual? Did that help you open doors?
Yeah, being bilingual the right way.
Okay.
Speaking Spanish whenever you want it.
Okay.
Among friends.
Sure.
But I knew that I needed something else because I had dreams of becoming a successful.
Okay.
I always dreamed, and every dream that I dream
Okay.
has become a reality.
Wow.
So I went to. There was a school on Fifth Avenue, and they were showing there for free business English.
Okay.
And I enrolled and I took business English for 4 years.
Okay.
And then I started literature in New York. And I started music. But Spanish. That means that I have an accent.
Okay.
But I'm from Mark Twain to Churrito de Bayamón.
Okay.
I didn't forget that there is more. And when you travel, when you learn languages, it opens doors for you, opens a universe.
So a person like yourself, who is world traveled, you've performed all over the globe. How important? Okay, and you're stressing the importance of English. And has it made a difference for you, as an extraordinary performer?
Of course. As the record that's coming out now is in Spanish, it's a love salsa CD. Next CD that I'm doing is a Choliseo live, right?
Okay.
But after that, I'm doing a record, big band like Michael Bublé side,
Okay.
like Frank Sinatra of 2014 in Puerto Rico.
Okay. And
But that needs for me to have a conversation with the public. It's not just me sing. And what has brought success to my life is that I always have a conversation with the public. It's not just, well, you probably seen it at the Dia Nacional de la Salsa.
absolutely, you talk to the people, you communicate with
You
people.
have to have a relationship.
That's what it is.
The
Why they
only
love
way,
this and you can communicate in both languages extremely.
I speak 4 languages.
4 languages, no less. Get out.
Italian, English, and Spanish.
Wow, yeah, that's incredible.
Because I knew I was going to be traveling in Europe, so that was really pretty good news. And after then I went to Tiro Puente, I knew I was going to face an English audience. So I had to know, I did not control myself. It just translate for me. Like, no. The second time that I went to Germany, already was talking on the microphone and when in German.
Oh, in German?
And when I go to Italy, I speak Italian.
Italian, yeah.
And,
Okay.
and when I'm in the States, I speak English. When I'm here, I speak Spanish.
Fantastic. So let me ask you. They say, and this was a report I read in the North Indian newspaper maybe 4 months ago, and headline news said 90% of the people who live in the island do not dominate the English language, or are not bilingual. Let me go back. So 90% of the people of Puerto Rico, according to this news article, are not fully bilingual, and I found that extremely surprising. Probably not as surprising as I imagined, but
25% of the persons that have left Puerto Rico for the last 5 years that have just like gone to like the States. Let's say Florida. Let's say Kissimmee, it's like the biggest town of Puerto Rico. Okay, people think that they're gonna go to a place where they're gonna find somebody that's gonna help them out and get them a job, right? You should prepare yourself. So my kids, I have a 36, 31, and 23. They went to bilingual schools, and my nietas, my granddaughters, I make sure that they did not just learn through MTV. We took them in professional classes. So nowadays they're 12 and 11, and they have more opportunities. And once you live here, right? My youngest son is 23. He came here. He didn't know English.
All right.
He was a year and a half.
Okay.
So as today, he works in airlines. He's a professional soccer player, and the language has to do a lot with it.
Okay, sure.
Because when a lot of them went to try to get the job, but he's been in the airline business for 4 years, and he's still in college.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But he knew English.
Wow. So bilingualism, whether an English person has to learn Spanish or a Spanish person has to learn English, is extremely important. Okay, that's my final point. So what would you recommend to people out there who are watching this video, who will see it? What would you recommend to them in terms of what they ought to be trying to do to learn English? What would you recommend?
Well, sometimes you have like too much free time. If that comfort zone does not do nothing good for you, you should just take advantage of it and learn a language that you need to learn to communicate. Because someday you will get to a point where you're gonna have a paper in your face, and you will not gonna know what it's about. And having already been prepared to the language in you, you have opportunities and confidence.
Sure.
And so whoever has the opportunity of learning English, do it now, because tomorrow might be too late. Because some opportunities, they just go.
You heard it.
They don't come back.
From Domingo Quiñones, salsero extraordinaire. What's the other word in Spanish?
Sonero.
Sonero.
El
It's
más
a
que
pleasure.
canta, el más que canta.
My friend, thank you. Rarmoud from Cross Colors, man, oh man, a pleasure
Thank
once
you.
again.
My pleasure.
Hope we meet again, my brother. I'm sure we will. That's it for now.
No quiero ni siquiera pensar que te puedes marchar porque me da miedo. Admito que no puedo vivir si te alejas de mí. Hoy te lo confieso. Yo sé que te he faltado mi amor, que conozco mi error, pero estoy dispuesto a enmendar mis errores de ayer porque no voy a perder lo mejor que tengo. No voy a dejarte ir, no soy tan tonto